Hello everyone, my name's Mary Woodward and I'm the Senior Advisor Justice and Mental Health for Speech Pathology Australia, and I'm here talking with Mike Burns, who's a psychotherapist and counsellor and is one of the trainers for Lifeline. Welcome to session 3 of the Accidental Counsellor Plus, supporting others and ourselves. The Accidental Plus, where we get the plus from, is this session coming right here. So the first 2 sessions are part of the more traditional accidental counsellor training. This third session, though, is an expansion of part of the topic that we thought was particularly relevant to speech pathologists. Mike, could you give us a little bit of an overview about what this third session might involve?
Yes, thanks, Mary. So whilst the first 2 really focus on how you support somebody else who may be in distress or crisis, it's really important to recognise how we might be impacted ourselves as we support somebody else who might be in distress. And so this third part is really about recognising how some of those impacts can be quite significant. We can have burnout, which can happen over time, vicarious trauma or compassion fatigue. And we'll talk about those and some of the differences and similarities between those and what we can do to ensure that we're able to give ourselves the time and the attention we need to ensure we're in a good space to meet these challenges. You know, you're working in a supportive role, you're connecting with people on a regular basis who might need support in your role as a speech pathologist. Inevitably, you're going to be connecting with trauma at some point. We're looking at how these incidences of support in these contacts with people who may be in distress might impact you over time, and therefore how you can ensure you've got some resilience to that and that you're doing the things you need to do to nurture yourself and to be preventative and protective for you as you give others that support.
So helping us recognise when the interactions that we're having, whether that's work or even in our personal lives, might be taking their toll on us. I suppose it's a bit like that. The flight announcement analogy of you need to put your own oxygen mask on before you go to help someone else. I think as people in a caring profession, we naturally want to help other people first. Sometimes I think, but I suppose it makes sense that we're not going to be able to do that effectively if we're not okay ourselves, and we're not always very good at recognising that we're not as okay as we otherwise might be.
Yeah, it can be much easier to see the signs in someone else than to actually acknowledge or recognise the signs in ourselves. So we really want to focus in on what are some of the things you might notice or experience. What are some of the things you might have noticed or experienced in the past for those who have had these experiences before, and how, of course, can we look to prevent those experiences in the future by attending to those signs early.
It sounds like it would be a really helpful, informative and practical session. I think we'll all get a lot out of it.
I do hope so. Thanks, Mary.
Thanks, Mike.